Welcome back to LearnWire. So in this video, I'm actually gonna be showing you how we could build an affiliate dashboard, a tool that we can vibe code, build ourselves, and we can actually get our sales information into a dashboard that we create, and so that we can actually log into one dashboard and have all of our sales information going into one dashboard, which would be pretty cool. Now, there are some challenges that you will have to work through, and we're going to go over those as well. If you want to learn more about vibe coding, how you can code your own app without being a developer, without having any development experience, and without having to hire a developer, and you also want to learn how to do it from somebody that actually built a full-fledged app with vibe coding, launched it on the market, got free traffic, and sold over $1,000 in revenue on the app in a very short time. That's what my vibe coding method course goes over. This is a 4-hour course. Right now we're during launch week. We've already had several people pick this course up and are on their journey to learn how to vibe code the right way. Now, this is the sales page. You can take a look at how I vibe coded an app in about 40 hours. It was called LTD Compass. We set up Stripe payment. One of the cool things that I go over in this course is how to completely build out your payment gateway, your Stripe integration. And from everything that I see, people, other creators, YouTubers, educators fail to put this in their content. They leave this part out. And so I wanted to make sure that I didn't leave anything out. In this course, you will learn how to build your app from scratch, how to prompt the AI correctly, how to house everything under one roof, a software that can build your app and then host it with all the databases, all the front-end, back-end functions, your payment gateways, the whole thing, custom domains and hosting. It can all be done in one tool, the tool that I use. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. You'll learn how to integrate your payment because you need to be able to do that in order for people to pay you for the app. You can go and click on the first link, check out what the syllabus of the course actually is, all the videos that you'll get. This is over 4 hours of over-the-shoulder content packed course. No fluff in this course. I actually code an app right in front of you. I also show you a case study, show you the LTD Compass app that I built and launched. And so you get the entire thing. You get to learn from someone actually doing this and not just saying, hey, you can do vibe coding and go out and make money and here's how you build an app. You actually get the proof of someone that did take action and went out there and actually did it. You get that whole thing inside this course right over here. We also have a resources section where I have, some GPT bots that will help you plan out your app. And we also have prompts and troubleshooting as well. At the time of making this video, the course is set at $67, and that's only during launch week. So if you're watching this after December 4th, the price is going to go up to $97 or more. So this is your chance. I wanted to get this video out on Monday, Cyber Monday, December 1st. So you guys have at least 3 more days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Wednesday, December 3rd. That's the last day that this course is going to be at $67 because this is a $500 course. I want this to at least be sold at $100 during Black Friday. Release this course at a killer low cost to you guys. So $67 one-time payment gets you access to the course and any future updates. I'm going to be talking a lot about coding and building apps. You will see this course quite often on my channel. If you've been following me, I stand by my products. I feel like I have high quality courses. And this is your chance over the next 3 days to get my course at just $67. Come Thursday, the price is going to go up to $97, and then eventually it might go up to like $149, $197, because this is a full-fledged course. This is over 4 hours long. And it's not based on theory, it's based on proof and real methods that actually work and get you results. So this is gonna be my last video on this. Go pick it up, go check it out, Vibe Coding Method. We have plenty of people that have already picked it up and are enjoying the course already. What I wanted to do was show you this app inside of here. I use Base44 to build my apps. It was purchased by Wix.com for $80 million. It's the real deal, right? So this app right here, I built this about a month ago, and it's actually an app that, as an affiliate marketer, I've been doing this for 5 years. I end up having to log into a bunch of different tools. Like I'll have to go and log into Warrior Plus. I'll have to go log into this site called Impact over here. You'll see I have different accounts that I have to log into. What ends up happening is I have direct marketplaces right here, like Impact and Warrior Plus. When I have a direct affiliate program with a specific vendor and they manage their own affiliate program, we're talking about dozens of different softwares that I promote and make money from. And so that's where it becomes a challenge, where you really don't have a true pulse on your business on a daily basis for the amount of sales and stuff like that you're making. So that's where I got this idea. Hey, let's make this dashboard. You'd come in here and see this year how much you've made. And this isn't updated, obviously, but you'll be able to see last month, this month, commissions today, commissions yesterday, last 7 days. You would use the AI, create a really cool daily snapshot affiliate commission dashboard on the money that's coming into your business. And if you're selling your own products, your own software, your own courses, you could also have that funneled in here as well. Now, what I did was we have a settings page over here. We could have scrape settings set up. You put in your time or mountain time. You can go manual. And this part right here, just so you know, like when you start vibe coding and everything, you're going to need to know what cron jobs are, and you're going to need to be able to do a little bit of coding yourself if you want to do things that are task oriented or scheduled on a daily basis, hourly basis, that sort of thing. An easy way to combat that and not have to do cron jobs is to just add a manual mode where you can go manual, and then you look at, we have daily email reports over here, scraping error alerts, low commission warnings right over here. We could do some really cool stuff, and then we could push save. So you'd push save, and then you come back over here, and essentially you would scrape all, right? We would push the scrape all, and it would go and scrape any of the accounts that we have set up, and it would go in and log in and scrape the data. Now that's where I wanted to make this video for you, where if you're going to be a true vibe coder and any developer or problem solver for that matter, you're going to need to troubleshoot and problem solve through things. Now, what I learned that now you can scrape things with Base 44 and some of these other vibe coding apps, but they're not going to be able to, the consistency, the site changes just slightly. You're going to have to always keep up with that. And if you start adding in a bunch of different sites in here, it's going to be a lot to keep up with, right? So you'd come in here when you would add the login. That's where you log in. You put your login information there as well. Maybe you add a vendor, right? So you put all this pertinent information in right over here. Take note how cool this app actually looks. I believe this was the clay morphism style in Base 44. A really cool looking app with the border as a kind of a blur. Looks really good. You would come in here, add vendors, and have it go out and scrape, but you would have to come in here and you'd have to train. See all this coding that's going on. Even though I'm not a developer, I'm still having to troubleshoot and problem solve. You can see all the stuff going on through here. What I figured out was that this may be a little bit difficult to pull off the way that I was setting it up. So something that I asked it, that we might be able to do this with a Google Sheet. Given this, I strongly recommend we proceed with the alternative you suggested. I asked the AI based on the discussion here, and I said, hey, I've got this way to do it and then this way to do it. Which one? Here's the problems that method A poses. And then here's my suggested B, basically ask it. And it's going to talk about these different things, why you might not want to go this route that I just showed you. So then you come in here and see that it says, given this, I strongly recommend we proceed with the alternative you suggested, feeding the data into a Google Sheet via Zapier and having the app read from that Google Sheet. This will be significantly more reliable. What we could do is use Zapier and feed that directly into Base 44 via API, or you could set all the data up on a Google Sheet. So I pulled one up. I did something before we had all this AI technology a couple of years ago, before this vibe coding app, right? I did pull this up, and you can see like I have in my email account, right? So let me go and show you that. Now, when I get a new sale, it gets flagged as a new sale. For example, I got a JVZoo sale yesterday, and it's gonna, it's $14 right there, and there's a little bit of information right there. And you come back over here, we have Gumroad, we have some different stuff right over here. Okay, so you could feed all the different sales that you're getting. All you have to do is set up your Gmail for when you get a sale, you tag it as sale. And then what you'd end up doing is you'd create a Zapier. You'd go into zapier.com, set up an account, and you would basically say, every time I get a sale that gets tagged as a sale, it's going to automatically add this to a Google Sheet. And you can see we have all these sales right here that came in. And then what we could do is we could grab this and share this document. We could make it shareable and share it with our Base 44 app that we're building for ourselves. Think about what you can do with this as well. This solution that I am providing for myself in my own business, you could sell this as a service to businesses and say, hey, I can do this. I can take this off of your plate by making things efficient for you. I can create an automatic report every Monday for your sales reports. You could build custom catered internal apps for local businesses. It could be online businesses, could be e-commerce businesses, but you could go out there and do this. And then what we would do next is say, hey, I want to deploy this. Here's the Google Sheet. Take that, and now what it would end up doing is, and we would work with the AI, and it would probably take a couple hours to actually figure this out. That's another thing that people leave out. You don't just push a button here and then it just works. It's going to take some time. You're going to have to problem solve, a troubleshoot where, oh, it's not connecting to Zapier, or it's not connecting to Google Sheets. Oh, it's working here, but can you do this, right? You've still got to be on top of it. But if you have the data coming in where most of these sales from all these places, you actually get a notification of your one-off sales. You're going to have that via Zapier feed into a Google Sheet. And then here's the data. You can make a good app if you have a data set, a database. Then you can go and feed this in to automatically be updated every day and pull from that information. And then what it would do is it would go in here and actually update all these. I'll make another video. If you want me to build this out, just type in affiliate dashboard. If you type in affiliate dashboard, I know that you watched all the way to the end of this video and that you are interested in me building this app. And so I'll make a second video. I'll actually go and build a current Zapier that starts pulling in real information for me. We'll probably pull the last month or two of data, possibly from my emails, and we'll get it all set up. So that still is, believe it or not, even though you're using Base 44, you're using Lovable.dev, you're using Cursor, you're using Bolt, you're using all these great AI tools, you're still going to have to figure some things out and be creative and a problem solver while you're coding these out. It's one thing to be able to just type in something that you want, like change this button, make it green. But if you don't really know how to connect everything and say the right thing to the AI, is only going to be as good as the questions that you ask, the instructions that you give it, right? So just type in affiliate dashboard and I can go and actually build this. It would be really cool to start looking at, hey, you can come in here on a daily basis and see, oh, wow, I'm starting to get sales from a software that I created videos on 6 months ago. What's going on? You can go and get a pulse on that. You can start looking at it and you can start really seeing a true pulse on your business on what's bringing in the most sales. Is it your own products? Is it this software that you're selling as an affiliate? Is it Warrior Plus? What is driving those results in your business? These are the kind of apps that you can actually build. And I show you how to do that inside of my Vibe coding method course. You have less than 3 days to pick this up at the discounted rate, $67. The price is going up in just 3 days. I'd love to have you as our next student. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video.